Hello, the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Life is Strange Reunion.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, I guess you know, that I died. That my memories of what happened to us after high school didn't happen. At least, not to her. Basically, I shouldn't be here. By the way, you're doing pretty well with this whole talking to a dead girl thing.
Well, if you're friends with Max long enough, you get used to it. But I have many questions.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
You have nice
All right,
chairs.
Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Okay, let's have a look at this. That's another Muriel. Hee. Oh, come on. Let me see it. Let me see it, you jerk.
Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop? Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise. I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch. If I wanted to make Moses' day, I could ask for his anime recommendations. This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids. This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities. Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday.
Seriously, he has good chairs.
Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something. Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high.
Yep, that is a robot. I like that that spaceship there. I mean, I'm not really into the whole sort of robots, statues of anime characters thing, but I think statues of spaceships are cool.
Moses is going full Pepe Silvia with this investigation.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but okay.
Is that the dude from the bar last night?
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the form is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it...
I'm on it.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Sophie was...
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way.
I want to look at this again because he didn't finish what he had to say about Safi.
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
So many post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions. A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do?
He probably can't fly.
A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything.
He probably can't turn into an iguana.
Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
You probably can't speak Norwegian, although to be fair, I don't know for 100% certain. Well, that was the thing.
Moses needs a name for this dot. That should help him out.
Well, I mean, if I press X, I will probably be choosing the most Chloe one. But, if I was to choose the most Fear the Meerkat one, I would probably go for Y here. I'm gonna go for Y. You know, I feel like Chloe has matured to the point where she has reached the level of your average meerkat. Yo, Moses, I've avoided, giving it a sarcastic, rather unfortunate name. You know, I mean, the person who named planet Uranus must be kicking himself. They didn't think of calling it Dawn.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
This seems to be indicating that there's something you can look at. There, but I don't know what it... Ah!
Simultaneously existing in a state of dead and hanging in there. I know the feeling.
Yes, I believe I named an episode of this Let's Play after that.
Might be. This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more.
"3D printers are pretty cool."
You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Okada?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I couldn't leave. I couldn't think about anything else. I was stuck on that path to the top.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She let you die, averted the storm, and saved Arcadia Bay.
But I'm here.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense.
But it resolves. I would really like to have played this ending of Life as Strange, because that resolves having to make the choice.
Except, a year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no.
If it's not sustainable, then isn't that gonna be a problem as well?
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches. Like a viewpoint.
The Overlook. That's where Safi died.
And that is Max's fireplace. Oh, she has her own journal. Aha. Yeah, right. So this place appears to be, judging by what this message says, this place appears to have remembered, if you like, the fact of what happened, that they both died at the same time, they're both alive.
But there's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay. There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school? The sky is wild. Lots of aurora.
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself. Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
What's...
There's always
Sorry, I keep on accidentally interrupting what Moses is saying.
something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Safi, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
As far as we know, huh?
Safi practically lives here now.
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that place hold any special meaning?
Sure. It's where I died.
People are probably going to say this is a bad game because people always say that new licensed strings games are bad games, but I'm like it so far.
Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No. Max, stop!
Wow, I am going to end the episode there. I will see you next time.